Yeah, she was also telling us the answers yesterday.
The answers are in spotlight.
Well, no, the vocab is not
No,
handled.
I know, but she also.
But it's not the same situation.
The answers are in spotlight.
Not this bad.
Y'all ever just know you're going to fail the test because you can't understand any of the questions, so you just try to make a shape and all the words?
What the heck? I mean,
I'm having a hard time. Oh, I'm dumb. It's grooving.
Yes, from the problem.
Oh. 70 and negative. Oh, wait, no.
yes.
I've got one. I got one like you want.
Okay, I was trying to rush through that to save us some time. Here's what I have on this one. Tell me if I did anything wrong. Because whenever I'm rushing, then it always makes me take more time because I make mistakes. X plus 4, 2x minus 3, x minus 4, x minus 4 on top. Is that what you have before you canceled? And then on the bottom, x minus 4, x plus 4, x minus 5, 2x minus 3. And then we cancel anything that's the same on top. Give me one. What's the same on top and bottom? X plus 4. What else? X minus 4. What else? 2x minus 3. So then I'm left with this x minus 4 and this x minus 5. Raise your hand if you got that. Okay, excellent. Raise your hand if you have a question you need me to clear up for you. Raise your hand if you didn't do it. You're copying everything down that I wrote just because that's still data for me. Data, still information. So there's that one. You can talk amongst yourselves while I do the factor.
So small.
Oh, I know her. Did you get her note?
Song.
Hmm?
Did you get her note?
Told me about world.
Was.
Somebody jump in. Joey.
I refuse.
Don't.
Oh, wait.
Well, wait a minute.
That's not it.
Wait.
Restart.
Somebody.
Once. Somebody.
Once. What did you do? Somebody is one word.
Somebody. Somebody.
Oh my gosh, this problem takes forever.
What if the recording's going to pick up us just going?
Oh, I know.
It does.
No, it does.
A little bit, yeah.
No class. This is second period.
Alright. I'll start by Smash Mouth. Something.
Did you hear about Smash Mouth dying?
No way.
No.
Bro, that Netflix series?
What? What? Smash Mouth.
We can smash now.
We should make a Smash Mouth documentary.
The rise and fall.
There was no fall in Smash Mouth. You brothers.
Guy Fieri and Smash Mouth. Same actor.
When have you heard them going on tour?
Okay, so there's all the factoring in case you needed to see it, in case you did something wrong. I've got b plus 2, 4b minus 1, b minus 1, and on the bottom is b minus 1, b plus 1, blah, blah, blah. Tell me something that cancels. Give me one. Give me one. B minus 1s cancel. B minus what? Thank you. Yeah. 4b minus 1. Anything else? That's it, right? That's total. So then you put your leftovers. I've got b plus 2, b minus 1, b plus 1, b plus 4. Who got that correct? I know several of you did. So I know these problems are long and tedious, and if you didn't do them at all, you're going to have to just do it eventually. You can't avoid it forever. You will have a quiz or test at some point, and you have to. What we did yesterday was multiply rational expressions. We're going to spend today and tomorrow dividing them, but there's two different ways of doing it. Today is the easier way. Today we are doing, and most of this is repeat of stuff we've already done anyway. So we have, this is a division problem, but we're going to solve it just by simplifying, canceling out factors. So, and then I always wonder, are you supposed to respond back with like, you're welcome, and then it just becomes this huge long like thread? So,
Stephen Malcolm Berg.
thank you. We are. So remember to think about the problems in chunks. You look at the numbers first, then the x's, then the y's. So when you're looking at 24 and 120, you want to divide out something they have in common to simplify. What does 24 and 120? There's something bigger than 6. 24. They actually have a lot, right? 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. But the biggest thing is 24. So we're going to start with 24. So when you divide that out of the top and bottom, it gives you 1 on top and 5 in the denominator.
Oh, for the x's, same thing we did like that other time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are the most x's? Bottom. So x stays on the bottom, and you subtract the exponents and get what? 2. And where are the most y's? Top. So y stays on the top. And then you subtract the exponents and get 2. Because this y on the bottom really has an exponent of 1. Okay, so there we go. There's that. What's the only difference between this type 1 and type 2? One needs insulin and one doesn't. What? There's a grouping, right? So here's how that works. It works just like all the other things. You start with the numbers, 10 and 15. What can you divide out of there?
5.
All right, so we do that. Oh, do we need to slow down? Okay. Then the grouping, the a plus 1, works just like all the other things. Where are the most a plus 1s? So a plus 1 stays on top, and you subtract the exponents. What's the exponent on the bottom, a plus 1?
1. So
1.
it'd be 2.
So it'd be 2. That's good math. There are more b's on the bottom, so b stays on the bottom. B6. That's it. That's the lesson. Oh, did you catch that? Yeah. One thing though, there's one problem you can cut out on the back. This was, oh, there's a number 3 here. It's a remnant from the front. It shouldn't be there. So I don't know what copy I made for y'all, but there's on the back, on the bottom right, there's a 3 that just didn't get deleted. It's the same 3 as that's on the front. So you can use your music to finish all the rest of that sheet. Self-check, -3 for each wrong answer. The key is in the back. This is due before you leave. Okay. Awesome sauce.